It's one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season. Fans getting to know the new faces on their team.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Andrew Nembhard. He's out there with Brandon Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Barnes. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And it's Banchero missing. Takes the three. The second effort. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Giddey. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Shot clock at 6. Butler, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Barnes can't get it to go. Knicks on offense. 4-point game. Sabonis' screen on Barnes. And finished off by Sabonis.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nembhard, the pass to Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
No good on that one. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here are the Knicks now. The Raptors getting the bucket. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Miller, no up. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Butler. Tries again. And Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Bounce pass from Williams. Barnes screen on Giddey. Nembhard, the pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now, Banchero. Following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyle. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Nemhard. It's rebounded by Giddey. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Kneppel. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Murray Boyle. And Sabonis pulls it down. Pass to Butler. And here is Giddey. Over Williams. From the high post, he drills it.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 6 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Fade away. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Raptors leading by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Barnes, following the missed shot by Sabonis.
I love the do-it-all approach by Scotty Barnes. That's a nice assist there.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for New York. Butler up top. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Nemhard with it. Williams a screen on Giddey. Here's Nemhard. Banchero grabs the board. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Kneppel. Some nice passing by New York here. Butler finds Giddey. The three-pointer no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Free throw, good from Nemhard.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nemhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Motkovich is checked in. Javonte Green comes in for Butler. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kneppel. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Josh Giddey. That one is no good. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Now, here's Green. Clarkson for 3. Not going to go that time. To the middle. Here's Nemhard. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, you don't see that often from Andrew Nemhard, but he says, let me finish this with authority.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clarkson for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Green outside. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And because Sabonis draws so much attention inside, he excels at finding shooters out on the perimeter.
Top the key, Barnes. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sabonis' screen on Nembhard. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for the Knicks. And then for Toronto, Santi Aldama's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Moody comes in for Brandon Miller. And Fears is subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Matkovic. No scoring in this one. Clarkson for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the 3 ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Pass to Aldama. Poked away and stolen by Dunn. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
That's good from Okoro. Knicks trail by 3. Dunn outside. Now Podziemski. Pass to Green for the 3. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Matkovic.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Moody. Here's Fears. He's defended by Podziemski. New York shooting just about an even 40% to start. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Clarkson. They set the pick. Back to Dunn. And Okoro over to help. Green inside the three-point line. Misses the wing chair.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Dunn. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Dunn against Collins. Okoro kicks to Collins. To stop the run. Traps in the tray.
What an answer by John Collins. The 3 responses on time.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defended by Moody. It's deflected. Pass to Collins. It's hauled in by Dunn. Now, here's Green. G right on him.
That's a great defensive play by Fears, making his presence felt.
The Raptors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Collins kicks to Okoro. And a miss there on the triple. And the Knicks with possession. Clarkson for 3. And Fears pulls it down.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
From downtown, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Toronto.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep three-point territory. No good on that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They got Moses Moody. Also, Fears out there. And Murray Boyles in at the center. Now here's Giddey. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Fears. Giddey, no good. Raptors trail by 5. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now, here's Sabonis. Right side, Butler. Banchero, a screen for Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment to play the right way.
Now, here's Butler. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Here's Moody. And again, Toronto no up. The Knicks leading by 10. And Banchero outside. Up top, Sabonis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. check in. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Now here is Miller. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Okoro. They need this. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Okoro's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Giddey surveying the D. Sabonis against Williams. Sabonis, the pass to Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barnes outside. Inside. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Williams. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Giddey with the screen on Williams. Exit out to Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest levels. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Well, you can see Paolo has a team-first mindset. If there's an opportunity to get a teammate involved, he's going to do it.
Barnes passes to Miller. Banchero against Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
First free throw is good. Doris, nowadays we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
Green, he's checked in for Butler. Barnes hits them both.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Giddey the pass to Green, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Chance to check out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Barnes. 3-on-3. Great defense that time from Banchero.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Giddey kicks to Banchero. Fires the 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy's such an excellent offensive rebounder. Sabonis with the finish.
And it's Miller in the corner. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. New York leading by 14. Over to the wing. Banchero passes to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Shakes him. Miller grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Miller. Now here's Barnes. He's covered by Banchero. Now Miller from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nembhard against Giddey. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Matkovic is checked in, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Josh Giddey. Outside Collins. Nembhard for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one drops for him.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Miller kicks to Collins. Williams passes to Nembhard. Back to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
Pass to Matkovic. Now Knippel. Collins grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 14. Nembhard with it. Miller outside. Beyond the arc. There's Williams. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Knippel wide open, and he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Williams passes to Miller. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Miller's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Raptors. And towards the Raptors, it would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
And that one misses for the Knicks. Dunn comes in for Banchero. And it's Clarkson in for Knippel. A new group in now for the Raptors. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Collins. Pass to Fear. Pajemski grabs the board.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Back to Moody. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. To the paint. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Collins.
Yeah, John Collins doing work in the painted area right there. Gotta love it.
Green against Gonzalez. Back to Dunn. It doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D. Here's Aldama. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Aldama's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. And New York making a change. Krejci's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 27, Pete Krejci.
On defense, Toronto. Pass to Podziemski. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Here's Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beers has got his first 3 points of the game.
Success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Clarkson outside. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Toronto Raptors.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Okay, next on the docket, multiple players about to be wearing different jerseys. 2 teams, 3 players involved. Fellas, your analysis, please.
I like getting Cam Thomas, microwave-type scorer when he gets going. The points pile up quick.
It's just the offensive punch they were looking for. Can't wait to see how they integrate him into their system. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Mark Williams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. We've got Banchero. Knipple out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Butler. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Nembhard finds Miller. It's Nembhard on the wing. Giddey defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's Let's take a look now at some stats for Sabonis. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points a game, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And it's Giddey with the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. New York moving the ball around. Pass the bucket. 5 on the clock. Sabonis sets the pick for Butler. Over Barnes. And they get it back. Knipple with the bucket.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Barnes against Butler. Here's Murray Boyle. No good from outside.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Giddey misses the three. Raptors trail by 12. Over Butler, looking to end his cold spell.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Butler at the elbow, over Barnes. Butler, no good. Raptors shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Oh, Mark Williams gives us a little theater on that finish.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Back to Giddey. Takes a three. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 5 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. Shoots the three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Bounce pass Nembhard. Williams passes to Nembhard. Six on the shot clock. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Miller. The Knicks making the shot. On the wing, Miller. And they get it, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
That free throw good from Miller.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
And he makes both free throws. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Now, here's Butler. He has 5. Puts up a 3. Here's Banchero. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And that one misses. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now, here's Banchero. 17-point lead, their biggest. That's a 2 from Butler. Gets an open look and hits. Butler's got 7 points in the game. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes with it. Sabonis defending. And that one's good. Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
The Knicks leading by 17. Pass to Banchero. That shot is off. Good D by Barnes. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Well, they're passing to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Murray Boyles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes with it. Sabonis defending. Barnes outside. Here's Miller. The Knicks pull it in. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Butler. 7 points in the game. Now, Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Banchero outside. Giddey kicks to Banchero. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nembhard inside the 3-point line. And he gets the jumper to drop. Nemhard's got 4 this quarter. New York leading by 16. And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Krejci, covered by Okoro. Pulls from the top of the key. No good. Raptors trail by 16. Down low. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Moody. He's defended by Pajemski. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game. Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Number 28, Hugo Gonzalez.
Fears with it. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Fears has got 6.
Whenever you see the rookie Fears in that two-man game, Jeremiah is looking to probe and find the best option.
Pass to Clarkson from pass. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for Toronto. Now Aldama. He's covered by Clarkson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 11. To the middle. And it's Green missing.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pierce's shot is off. The Knicks shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. New York, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Aldama. Fires from deep. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Collins. 9 points for Jeremiah Fears. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Krejci. To end the cold streak. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Raptors have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Moody. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson. Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Butler, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 6. And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Fears with it. He's defended by Pajemski. To the left wing. Pass to Fear. That three off the mark. New York shooting about 42% so far. Here's Clarkson. Good, nice job down low. Clarkson's got 11.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Outside Gonzalez. Now Collins. Pass to Fear. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Fears has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Green. Clarkson looking for an opening. From deep. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Gonzalez. Still scoreless. Back to Collins. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Aldama can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Butler. Clarkson outside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Butler. He's got 7, just 5 to shoot. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead, up 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Williams. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot. New York leading by 3. Van Carroll looking around. To the inside. Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes finds Miller. And he banks in the layup.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
The Knicks with the lead. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Giddey. Sabonis a screen on Nembhard. Inside and stolen by Williams. Here's Murray Boyle. He's covered by Van Carroll.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Over in the corner, Banchero. On the three off target. And Toronto, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Shots good by Miller.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Nembhard against Giddey. Banchero outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Here's Nembhard. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Now here's Giddey. Sabonis' screen on Nembhard. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
The first one falls. And Sabonis drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now Nembhard. Down low. The drive by Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Knueppel with it. Sabonis' screen on Barnes. Here's Knueppel. Sabonis. Williams with the block.
This is why Mark Williams is out there. Control that painted area.
Miller, that's for two. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle them up right away. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Podziemski. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Shots good by Miller.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Giddey against Nembhard. High post try. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Miller outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Banchero passes to Giddey. Now Knueppel. Banchero a screen on Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Knueppel. Off the mark and the drought continues. Raptors leading by 9. Nembhard the pass to Barnes. Williams kicks to Barnes. High, arcing shot. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Now, here's Bancaro. Giddy, no one around him. That ball's nice feed that time from Bancaro. Bancaro's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Nembhard. The 19-foot shot and another basket for Toronto.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Now here's Giddy. Outside, Sabonis. Pajemski on the wing. And here is Giddy. Offline from the top of the key. Miller, the pass to Nembhard. And here is Barnes. He's defended by Pajemski. Fades. Knicks with the rebound. Giddy's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sabonis against Williams. Pass to Pajemski. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Raptors leading by 7. Miller outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Team. Butler, he's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Knipple. Fears, he's checked in for Toronto. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Butler from the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Fears. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clarkson kicks to Giddy. Pass to Sabonis. In the corner, it's Clarkson over Miller. Not as good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Scotty Barnes at the line. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
And the second free throw, good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Sabonis sets the pick for Bancaro. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Murray Boyle. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Bancaro. Barnes against Butler. Here's Giddy. And Fears pulls it down. And for the Raptors, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Barnes outside. To the left side wing. Williams in the post. Sabonis is there. A shot by Williams, no good. Bancaro, a screen on Barnes. Now Sabonis. Williams with the rebound. Barnes left side. He puts in the J.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Giddey. Sabonis. Williams with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Giddey. Left side, Sabonis. Williams with the block.
This guy has one of the longest wingspans in the league. Mark Williams, that is a tough block.
Giddey will pull it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Sabonis. Back from 12. And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Van Carroll vacuums it in. Knicks trail by 10. Clarkson with the screen for Giddey. Sabonis inside. Trying again. And the crafty layup. Good.
But you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis, attacking and using his size to his advantage.
Free throw good. Sabonis. Miller with the ball. 1:05 left in the game. From outside. Here's Spears. Four on the shot clock. Another shot. Butler with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It falls!
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Andrew Nemhard checked in for Fear. And they go to the intentional foul.
Next foul. Butler. Second personal foul. 17 foul.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Banchero. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you think about Mark Williams, he has all the physical tools you want in a big man. For him, it was just about struggling with availability. Can he stay healthy?
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Clarkson. From deep. Miller there for the rebound. So it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us.
Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories, just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why your